Hello everybody, welcome to another Goji93 video. Today we're looking at, let me move the actual figure out of the way so we can read it. The GXK or Godzilla X Kong the New Empire, Drownviper, fully posable and articulated. From a specific line, The Monsterverse by Playmates. Here it says right there it's made by Playmates, Toho, Legendary 4+, and all that jazz. On this side of the box it says GXK, the New Empire. And on the other side it says which character we're looking at, which is Drownviper today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Here we go. So let's read the back of the box and then we'll finally get into the figure. So it says here, Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, Monsterverse. And it says fully posable and articulated thing right there. Collect them all, and it shows you who we have. Right there, Godzilla Evolved, Real Feel, Kong, Real Feel, One Eye, which was our previous review, Mecha Godzilla, and Tiamat. What's funny is all of these except Mecha was all in the New Empire. Anyways, looking at this, let's read the description. Beware of the Hollow Earth's lagoons, or prepare to be ambushed by the savage serpentine Drownviper, capable of crushing constriction. Capable of crushing constriction in jaw-dropping intense bite force. Who's also one ugly motherfucker. Anyways, now with that out of the way, here it is, the Drownviper. And boy, jeez, where do I start? This thing is definitely very posable since it's a snake, but the detail. Every feather, it seems, is literally sculpted on in the paint and the scales. So the feathers, or whatever you want to call these for the tail, the fin, is painted and sculpted perfectly. And the scales and all this is also sculpted beautifully. And also, you can even see there's some gills right there. Because, fun fact... Sorry, I'm dying. Fun fact, this thing is semi-aquatic, which makes it a very, very challenging foe for a certain monkey. If I can find one. Yeah, let me grab a monkey real quickly. Here we go. Hold on. Just here's a monkey. So if we want a little bit of a size comparison, let me just... Whoops. Sorry, Kong's hands are very, very loose, so it can be a bit tricky at times. Anyways, let me just... here. Like so. So here's how tall Kong is. This hand's gonna keep falling off, so for now I'm gonna keep it off. Actually, he doesn't look right without it. Here he is. Kong next to Drownviper. He ain't standing fully tall, but it's as close as you're going to get. Anyways, here's Drownviper next to Kong. And you can see just how tall it is. Let's get back to the video now. So, Drownviper is very detailed. They put a lot of detail into Drownviper and into good old One Eye. But in my opinion, One Eye has a lot of detail, but not as much as Drownviper. With the painting and sculpting, you can see all the wrinkles, the teeth. Inside the mouth is even cleanly sculpted. Not the top, you can see, but the bottom. perfectly sculpted. And it makes it for realism. And you can see the fins were perfectly sculpted. So it perfectly goes down the body and all the way to the tail. Which makes it a very nice little fishy. Fishy. Anyways, let's do some size comparisons. Which should be really, really fun. Actually, first let's look at posability. So this guy has a total of 6 ball joints. One at the base of his tail, one ball joint here, which also allows for a swivel, which is at the base of the tail to one of the segments there, which also allows for a ball joint here, which is also a swivel. Another one here at the mid joint, which allows for a swivel. One at the neck segment, I would call it, which allows for a swivel there. A ball joint at the higher part of the body, which also allows for a swivel. And then the head is on a swivel and a small ball joint and has an opening and closing jaw. Now, let us have it in size comparison time. Okay, let's get size comparisons going. So, hold on. Let me get into a good pair. The SH Monster Arts Evolved Godzilla next to the Playmates Drownviper. Playmates Evolved Godzilla next to the Playmates Drownviper. The SH Monster Arts Godzilla -1 next to the Playmates Drownviper. The SH Monster Arts Kong next to the Playmates Drownviper. Drownviper next to Salanga and Manda. I think that's how you say the name of the Gabber looking guy. And if you're wondering who's longer, if it's Manda or Drownviper, yeah, it's freaking Drownviper. Also, I found that I can do this to him. Want sushi? I got sushi. Told you. 6 segments in total. And I forget how it went. Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna be here for a while. BRB. So, let's do one last size comparison. My next review, Titanus Tiamat. Next to Drownviper. And Tiamat's jaw seems to be crooked a bit. Anyways. So, final thoughts on Drownviper. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. But actually, I haven't given it its scoring. For paint and detail, solid 10. I say it because it may look a bit derpy from the front. But other than that, it's really good. Like, nice scaling. It makes it feel like I'm holding a real eel. Ugh! It makes it feel alive because of its slitheriness. Makes it feel like I'm holding a real fish. And if you have a real fish, don't do this. That's how you kill it. Secondly, accessories. What accessories? I would unfortunately give the accessories a 0. Articulation, 10 out of 10. Actually more, 9 out of 10. For one reason. The fact that the parts of the body are molded at an angle. If you had a bendy wire to make it more, you know, articulative, then the posability would be a 10. But for me, it's like a 9 or an 8.5 out of 10 because, well, you can't make it really organic feeling. Other than that, this figure's good, so would I recommend it? Yes. Should you buy it for 20? Yes. Maybe even if it's a bit above. But if you find the figure for 50, no. I'm lucky I got this guy, like all my other figures. Actually, no. I got this on eBay. From a buyer. I can't remember their name, but I'll probably link it in the description. And I would recommend them. I definitely would. This figure is in good condition. And if they have more, I would recommend buying him. Same with actually One Eye. I did not get it from Amazon. I got it from eBay. I'd recommend both buyers. Anyways, I'm going to go display this guy fighting my Battle War Kong. And until next time, hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you live. Peace out, see you later, alligator. And next time, we will be having a look at the Titanus Tiamat with Submarine. I just realized Tiamat, and then this, since it's backwards, almost spells the same thing. Huh. But yeah, have a good day or night wherever you live. Peace out, see you later, alligator. And bye-bye.